This is one of these few videos that we're actually taking inside the showroom. It's a very special car and very rare. There's probably not another one for sale in the United States unless you count the one that's parked in the front. I purchased both of these cars with intentions of keeping one, and depending which car sells first, I will probably end up keeping the other one. Let's talk about the imperfections. This is a one-owner car that we purchased from a daughter of Mr. Giuffrida. Mr. Giuffrida, the reason his name is on the car is because he owns an Opel dealership in Sicily. He purchased this car in 1995, drove it since. Sicily is a small island that probably what explains low odometer reading. And of course, the car was serviced at that Opel dealership as well. The car is very original, but for the same reason, it has some flaws and imperfections. The other car has been completely repainted at some point, and it has less imperfections than this one. Let's go with it, and let me tell you what I find on it. Really, the main thing is the front end. The front end has chips, and it has some bug damage that you can see. Now the car is dirty, so I apologize, but I drive these cars and I don't wash them after every drive. Plus we had a lot of pollen, so it is dusty. It's covered with pollen and some dust, but as you can see, there is some chipping on the front hood, and there is chipping on the bumper. At some point I thought about repainting both parts, but then I figured that if I was to sell that car up front and keep this one, I probably wouldn't care much about this. I would rather have original car, but that's just me. And another area, it's not bad, but there is a one little mark here that's from a bug damage, and looks like a very small touch-up, and you can see that I rubbed on it already, but it looks like a little touch-up spot on the roof. Other than that, there is nothing else. Oh, there is one more scratch right here that was touched up. I don't know if it's visible, but there's a scratch right here that was touched up by the previous owner. That's really all I'm finding as far as the actual body of the car. Now, as far as the trim, there is a piece right here, and I'm not really sure why this little molding got this pitting, because that's really the only one that has that. Obviously that can be removed and refinished and reinstalled, but it has that little pitting here, and there is a few, actually two door handles that are pitted, and again, easy repair, and this is not a part of the body of the car. It's actually a part that can be removed, repainted, and installed back if somebody is looking for perfection. And the very last one is on this side. Again, it's on a plastic molding. Not sure how visible this is because you can't really see it much even when you're close to it. It looked like a scuff that was here, and it was touched up, and it actually looks pretty decent. It doesn't look bad at all, and that's really about it. Again, this is the other handle that has some little pitting inside. Not sure why. I guess it's made of aluminum, but the other ones don't have that. Same thing with these moldings here. They all look pretty good other than the one on the driver's side. Wheels, I think they look pretty decent. No scuffs if I can remember, although I'll look again because I don't remember some of these things. But so this wheel does have some little markings on the outside, and again, it's dirty. This one has some tiny thing over here. It looks like a scratch, and another one over here. And outside of that, it looks good, but it's dirty. And I don't see anything on this one. Maybe right here, a couple of little marks. Interior is pretty much perfect, I would say. There is no wear on door panels. All leather looks really good. Headliner seems to be original and in great shape. Nothing is sagging. I mean, really, all the seats, all the door panels, the dash, all look very nice. There is original radio that works, and everything else works too. Air conditioning blows cold. At least it did last time I drove it. Really, the only thing to mention on the inside that's broken, and you can't really see that, is this lid right here. So it is pretty secure. It doesn't go anywhere. It actually clicks in. But then when you open it, you'll see that the hinges, the one hinge is broken. So it's wobbly, but it closes and it clicks, and when you don't use it, you don't even know that something is damaged. Yeah, this car needs to be cleaned up a little bit. I see there is some dirt on the inside as well. Let's go ahead and start it and listen to the engine. You got all these lights. Radio works. All right, neutral. All right, so these two lights that remain, this one is for the brake light check, which I just pushed and it goes away. And this one, from what I remember, it would go away after the just a few minutes of driving. I think this is for the catalytic converter temperature. Let's see if we can pop the hood. We did change oil when the car arrived. And I'm pretty sure we used this oil that's recommended here. I'm not really sure. This could be related to maybe some of the service that was done. There is a service book with some notes. I think that service that has been done on this car since new, it's all documented. I don't remember it being very detailed. I think your regular maintenance oil changes are indicated in the book. I'm not sure if there is anything else. We also installed a brand new battery. We did have an issue with importation. Not really an issue, it was more of a logistics issue because the car was in Sicily, so we had to get it from Sicily to mainland in Europe, and then from there to United States. So it took total of about, I think, 3 months. So the car arrived with a dead battery, and that battery had to be replaced. I don't know what this engine will sound on the video, but it sounds great. The car is solid, it's quick, and I think everything works on it from what I can remember. Call us with any questions.